Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's Eastern Pacific Basin Tropical Update. So, the Eastern Pacific is coming back to life as we have Tropical Storm Lidia with maximum sustained winds of 70 miles per hour as of 3 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time Friday, October the 6th, a minimum central pressure of 991 millibars, and westerly movement at 6 miles per hour. And then we have Invest 99E as of 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Friday, October the 6th, 2023. Showers and thunderstorms are gradually becoming better organized in association with an area of low pressure centered a couple of 100 miles southwest of the Gulf of Tehuantepec. Environmental conditions are expected to support further development of the system during the next couple of days, and a tropical depression is likely to form this weekend. The disturbance is forecast to move slowly west-northwestward for the next day or so, and then turn northward and move towards the southern coast of Mexico late Sunday and Monday. Regardless of development, this system could produce heavy rainfall along portions of the coast of southern and southwestern Mexico through early next week. Interest in this area should monitor the progress of the system. Formation chance through 48 hours is high at 70%, and formation chance through 7 days is high at 80%. So looking at the cone for Tropical Storm Lidia, Tropical Storm Lidia is expected to become a hurricane tonight, remain a hurricane through 12 a.m. Pacific Time Sunday morning, begin to curve to the north and northeast while weakening to a tropical storm between Sunday and Monday, and curve towards Mexico as we go into Wednesday. So if you live across west central Mexico, make sure you're paying close attention to Tropical Storm Lidia, as well as the southern Baja Peninsula. And looking at the latest Zoom Earth satellite imagery and interactive cone for Tropical Storm Lidia, as we go into Saturday 1 a.m. Central Time, 75-mile-per-hour Category 1 hurricane moving to the west. By Saturday 1 p.m. Central Time, 75-mile-per-hour Category 1 hurricane moving to the west-northwest. Sunday 1 a.m. Central Time, 75-mile-per-hour Category 1 hurricane curving to the northwest. Curving to the north Sunday 1 p.m. is a 70-mile-per-hour tropical storm. Monday 1 a.m., 70-mile-per-hour tropical storm curving to the northeast. Monday 1 p.m. Central Time, 70-mile-per-hour tropical storm curving to the east. And then Tuesday 1 p.m., 70-mile-per-hour tropical storm moving to the east-northeast. And then weakening to a 65-mile-per-hour tropical storm by Wednesday afternoon as Lidia approaches to the southwest of Mazatlan, Mexico. Looking at the latest GFS model for our Pacific systems, here's Tropical Storm Lidia as of Friday evening, and our next disturbance, Invest 99E, to the southeast. And then as we go into Sunday, we're going to see our Invest 99E not really develop in the GFS model, but bring a lot of rain to the southwestern and south central coast of Mexico, while Lidia begins to curve to the northeast, and the GFS model by Monday and Tuesday moves Lidia towards the southwestern Mexican coast, and the GFS actually has Lidia much stronger as a Category 2, even 3 hurricane. So this is a possibility. Lidia could actually intensify before landfall, and we see landfall potentially as we go into Wednesday morning across west central Mexico around Mazatlan. Looking at the European model also shows Lidia as a weaker system, but the European model also develops Invest 99E into a tropical storm by Monday afternoon, while Lidia starts to curve to the northeast, and then we see a landfall with Invest 99E as a strong tropical storm, maybe even weak hurricane, by late Monday night, early Tuesday morning across south central Mexico. And then we see Lidia again intensify before a landfall in the European model by Wednesday. And the European model actually waits till Thursday morning for a landfall across west central Mexico. And then looking at the Canadian model, the 12Z run of the Canadian shows Invest 99E developing into a tropical storm by Sunday, and then we see potentially a hurricane by Monday, and then we see weak hurricane make landfall in south central Mexico late Monday, early Tuesday from Invest 99E, and then here comes Lydia from the southwest, and we see a landfall in the Canadian by early Wednesday morning, a little bit further south than the Euro and GFS. So looking at some rainfall accumulations first in the GFS model, we could be seeing flooding issues, likely flooding issues along the coastal areas of south central and southwestern Mexico from both Invest 99E and Lydia, where we could be seeing as much as 4 to 10 inches of rain where both of these systems make landfall, and even areas further inland towards central Mexico about 1 to 4 inches. So flooding is going to be a concern, especially with the mountainous terrain. Looking at the European model is bringing even more rain, as much as widespread of 5 to 10 inches, with it pockets as high as 15 inches from Invest 99E, and then Lydia about 4 to 8 inches, pockets of 10 inches, where Lydia comes ashore, and a broad area of 2 to 4 inches across much of Mexico. So we're going to be seeing flooding from both Lydia and 99E. And looking at the Canadian model, Canadian is showing much of the same as the Euro, widespread 5 to 10 inches along most of southwestern, south central, and southeastern coastal Pacific Mexico, and areas inland could see as much as 2 to 5 inches. So regardless of the strength of these systems, we are going to be seeing flooding across, especially areas of coastal Mexico west of the Sierra Occidental Mountains. So thanks for watching this evening's Eastern Pacific Tropical Basin update. Make sure you're preparing for Lydia if you live in west central Mexico, and 99E if you live in south central Mexico, and prepare for flooding if you're impacted by either system. Thanks for watching this evening's tropical update. Please stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.